Hello there, Simmers. This is the first voiceover I've ever done. I do have a stutter, and it will be my partner keeps doing is it will be prevalent in this voiceover. I set myself a challenge. It's 8 Sims in a house on a budget. The budget is 1,006,000 simoleons, and this, as you can see, is the end results, which I think turned out pretty well. Maybe one too many peak roofs, but it fits. Then the more I do these, the more I'm gonna relax. So let's just get on with it. I'm just waiting for this bit to end. This is the Sims I made this house for. And there they are, all standing and waiting. Well, I wasn't sure. I have never got any idea how I'm going to put these houses together. I just put shapes, boxes, pretty boxes, and then just join them all up and actually what happens. Here is the upper level and the roofing. Yeah, this is where I have a little bit of a problem, but it gets sorted. This bit I didn't like, so I added it at the third level. Didn't like that, so I extended it. And now I have to fiddle with the roofs. This is where I think I've got too many peaked roofs in, but the end result is good. So, and I'm sorry if I'm slow speaking or my stutter comes up. I'm also learning another language, which is obviously not a good thing, but I'm doing very well. I am English. I was born in England, and I moved to Belgium 3 and a bit years ago, and I'm learning in Dutch. So every now and then you might get a Dutch word. Um, but basically, they sound very similar to English, so it's not that hard to do if you ain't got a stutter. But in my normal speaking, in my normal way, my partner going to the shop, I speak pretty normal, but I with headphones on and listening to myself speak, it sounds strange, and it's not helping my stutter. So laughing helps. So let's just keep going. As this is the final shape. I was pretty happy, and it's normal wooden, light wood and brick with black windows, black roof trim, black trimming, and I extended the, oh, what do you call it? The decking out front, just to give it a bit more balance. And I'm no architect. I just build as it comes. And this has skipped because it took a lot of the time. Here I use the mod called tool. It comes is so handy. And yeah, I skipped this bit as well. It took me a bit time to do this. There's a lot of fiddling and up and down and re-looking and checking. Just a plain wood decking. The debug plant, which is free, which helps with the budget. And that I'm trying to keep to, and my partner keeps looking at me, but he's helping. He's making me laugh. So, and I'm starting to relax into this. These are debugger flower beds from the base game. Yeah, endless searching, but I kind of know where things are, so it's not so bad. I also use another mod from Twisted Mexes, yeah, something like that. Expandable, what do you call it? Catalog, where you get more lines, not just two. You get five, and it makes less searching a lot quicker. And the mods I use don't actually show up as CC in the gallery. As it just for my better use. And here's kitchen. It is kind of modern, kind of not. It's just what hits with the Sims and the house itself. Upstairs, I tried to make 4 bedrooms. The upper third floor is just a bedroom and a little sitting room with an ensuite bathroom and I think a walk-in wardrobe. This table, I decided 8 Sims, 8 can sit round it. This is the office. I don't know what to do with that space just yet. And a lot of my builds are like that. I will go. I will start a room, finish a room, but then I get a bigger space where I can split it into 3D different types of place. And I'll do one corner, go and do another room, then come back, do another corner, and then I might know what I'm going to do with the rest of the space. And yeah, I'm starting to relax. The stuff, uh, yeah, there you go. I say it, and it comes forward. Just a simple kitchen, not overly cluttered. One little shelf and the two little shelves above the dishwasher. I don't know why I haven't put the lighting in yet. I usually do that first, but obviously just got it into the build. And as there's a lot of windows, plenty of light. This was an easy bit to do. It just takes a little redoing and reshifting. And it's simple decorating with the brick from outside and just plain white. The kitchen has a tile I think is from the pack Spa Day. They have great colours of tiles, so it seems to match a lot of different types of builds. This is the end. Oh no! Oh God! Uh, Sorry, the build is going too fast. Oh well. This is just a plain, very light coffee coloured, just an office colour. And I had to be careful of this Malian spent, not spelt. So I was just trying to get enough in activity wise so that they had things to do, and also some of the Sims I think work from home, so that they needed things that were for their careers or what that they were doing. And my partner stopped laughing at me now. So I think I'm starting to relax, and then I'm starting to sound more like me. This basic patio patio seating and the barbecue. I didn't have enough simoleons left to put it in a table and chairs. So never know. I might do let's play on this one so we can finish the build up properly. This really like this room. It was so simple. Yeah, just quickly do getting the bedrooms decorated and making sure I've got enough to spread through the whole house. Here we go. This is the wardrobe. These you have to place so that they don't clip into each other. Otherwise, you get that flashing. And I could say this way of doing on the wardrobe always works. Sorry about that. Here she goes. Changes the outfit. See? Always works. The light on this gave me a little bit of a problem because I kept catching in the top bar. So I have edited a couple of attempts out just so you know what watching how bad it was. This caused me another little problem, but you'll see. It goes all the way up. I think everybody gets this. Mm. On the sink. This had I think it was a mirror on top, which I decided I wanted to turn it on its side. And if it wasn't for the tool, I wouldn't be able to do it. And this is how long it took me to get it where I wanted it. Voila, one bit. Now I just got to fiddle with the rest, get to lining it all up, and there we go, all done. This I do like this sofa. These rugs come in handy. You can do so much with them and mix and match the colours. This plant is one of my favourites. You can do a lot with it. So is the green ivy. You can do a lot. Make things very decorative. Debugger comes in very handy. And my partner stopped looking at me, so I'm not gonna be laughing as much, even though he's turning his head and laughing the other side. Did he bug plants? I actually thought of curtains. Then I thought, oh, these could do with the ants. Do it properly for me. And a bit different as well. It's a DB bug from I think that's City Living. I didn't see the icon of what it was, but I'm pretty sure it is City Living. This I didn't want. I wanted a picture, but I didn't want none of the catalog of pictures. So this was just a mess around. It didn't work, so it went and did some greenery instead. Yeah, we go dark. Now this is how I got the lighting. Yeah, that's what the plants was for. Is going and in the plant pots just to give it a bit different. And then a bit of lighting. I was trying to keep it cheap, but also looking a bit better than cheap. This is a table I make very often. It's so easy. Get a normal coffee table, measure up the debug, what it's called. It's the wood plank decorative, and you can make like amazing little tables with them. Here I do just use the Econ Life cheap dirty bed. I don't know what else to call it. These are just the blocks. Then I fiddle about and decide to get the wood plank decorative out again. It comes down to be very handy. Just simple bed stand. It's not very central, so but It's done now. I can't go back and change it. But you see the idea. Simple. This was the two girls. Well, young adults. Um, One was a bit girly and selfish, a little bit always into herself, and the other one is just a bright, breezy, simple. I just need a bed to sleep kind of sim. This was with the teens and a young adult that had just finished uni. Um, I had a little bit of thoughts. I do I first thought as they're still in school, she needs her own desk, her own computer, but I wanted to do it a little bit different, so I was went with something I build very often, and my stuff is still there. I'm sorry, but if I sound a little bit drunk, it's not. I'm not. It's just I'm taking deep breaths and relaxing into the talk, trying to talk normally, but it's not what we're cooking. So just go with the flow, and we'll keep going. And this, I was going to do a very nice fancy bed floating, but then I realized I'd built a little extra behind the wall. So we did something else. Something I'd else do in a lot of my tiny builds. Um, it's a bathroom, come dressing room, shower. It doesn't always work, so it's a little bit of the fiddle, and yeah, test plane and then test plane, and just get it just right. I think I do 3 or 4 tests just to get how it should be. And I think the shower ends up on the other wall, and there we go. You see the one of the Sims is already playing on the computer, so we know that works. No test playing there is being done for us. The Sims are actually doing something useful for jar change. There we go. The shower works. I usually should put a sink in with them, but I still think there's enough sinks in the house. So shower and toilet, dressing room, just perfect. This I I fiddled it up a little bit, but here we go. I think this all works. And there we go. And the easy way to get lights where you want them, you remove the little cabinet from underneath and put chairs in, and it just becomes their own little room, little privacy from the adults. And the color is a peach and white. I don't actually like doing block complete room sims in one color. I find that it's a bit boring and a bit dull. A bit just a little bit of color brings the room alive. This was just a simple headstand, bedstand. It's a DB bug item, and I think it's base game. Um, Now this is the wardrobe. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, so I thought I'd try this. This didn't work, so I do the old thing, put a wall in, a couple of curtains, run through the colours, then take the wall away. Simple little dressing room. And I'll keep apologising. I am getting more relaxed, getting more into this, but it's going to take a few goes, I think, before I'm completely relaxed and just talk like a normal person instead of keeping taking deep breaths and speaking slower. That's the thing that a lot of people with stutters have to do. And most of my life, I don't stutter with my friends and family and just doing normal shop and things like that. This is it's because I'm nervous and I my stutter shows up when I'm nervous or really angry or it's really hurt, and so it's it's just part of life. Then you learn to live with it. Um, as a child, it was very bad. People used to, I used to get bullied a lot. So, but uh, I just laughed at them and said that they're jealous because they don't can't do what I do. So it's having the good support around you to make you laugh and feel relaxed. And I still have a very big difficulty in speaking some English words, the big words, and no, I don't know how I'm going to get through speaking the big words in Dutch. That they're quite funny, some of the words. So and then the meanings, like we have a meaning for still, and they have a meaning for still to them can have a couple of meanings. Actually, being still and quiet. Um, there is one other, and I can't remember him right now. But it's you have to be careful with some of the words. And now we'll back outside. Just using the debug planting to pretty it up. Oops. Yeah. That, that happens a lot. I will hit the Windows key button or the just um minimize what I'm doing. So it'll show up a few times, and sometimes I can't edit it out. There we go. This is it's the round waterfall in the base game. It's just enlarged and put inside the pool and raised up. And you have seen in the intro that it actually works. And here we go on that big space. I had an idea. The rocking chair. Put nifty nit. Oh, hold on. Nifty knitting into play. Sorry, see that's what happens when I get stuck. getting a bit above myself and thinking I'm relaxed when I'm not really. This became the music center, so it was just something quick and easy and looked better than the one that was there. I think that one's a bit 1980s, 1990s, having the big stereo. It's not a thing now. So, even though this build is not technically modern and is not, it's in between. I'd say around about 2000s, 2010, kind of decor and gadgetry. And we just kind of come into down to the finishing bits and the extra lighting, better than the saucer light. And chimney, the stuff. I thought about these halfway through, thinking, oh, I better put a couple of them in and two. So here goes with. I find the bird feeder is very good fun for the Sims that they will sit and watch. And there we go. The end of the build. And yeah, yes, I'm really relieved. But I think I've done okay. We're just gonna go around and see. And thank you for watching.